Yeah, man, wasn't that cool? If you kids have never seen that, that was my Trans-Siberian Orchestra tribute from a few years ago, playing Figaro, by Mozart. It's a Trans-Siberian Orchestra thing with the other thing on it. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Hope you dug it. I always dig seeing it. It's, something I'm pretty proud of and that I sometimes miss doing. Not always, but sometimes. Regardless. How's everybody? Good, I hope. I see we got a couple people already hanging out here. Hang on, I'm trying to do something. Oh, God. So, I am getting ready to go on vacation here in a couple days, and it has been nonstop hectic, I'm telling you. In a good way. I mean, listen, going on vacation's rad. I certainly can't complain about the process, but, it can be a lot. It can be a bit overwhelming at times, but I'll take it. Camera's being weird there. So, here's what we're going to do. Mrs. Mouse Rat and I are probably going to try to watch a little Always Sunny. So, we are going to crash through and try to knock out some of these dailies as quick as we can and go from there. Aw, Lucas, my buddy. All right, come on. Eat it. Where is... Let me see here. All right. That was a daily, right? Yeah, there it is. 6 large. Yes. I have tracers on there, too, from when we did it in O'Fallon. Oh, it's so good. It's so rad. These don't even have to be good quality. So, I don't think I can donate 6 large to here. Let's do this real quick. So, yeah, man, we're heading to a Disneyland on Saturday. It's going to be great. Well, we're not heading to Disneyland on Saturday. We're heading to Anaheim on Saturday and then Disneyland on Monday. But for fans of the Sith List podcast, the entire Sith List cast, minus King Tom, unfortunately he can't make it, will be hanging out together and on Sunday. So it's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be good times, man. Those are my dudes. And, yeesh. So for anybody who hasn't been around in a while, just catching up, right? See, we got several people in checking us out. Sweet, sweet. Had a gig in Austin, Texas last week. That was pretty rad. I mean, it wasn't without its issues. But then again, no gig ever is. Get away from me, you stupid wolves. Jeez. Mostly the travel was the issue. But that and some butthole participants in another portion of the... Ooh, that's a run. Oh, you stupid horse. Get up, get up, get up, get up. What? Yeah, you jerk. I'm not going to be able to take it and the thing I'm going to get. Anyhow, yeah. So I'll tell you what, if you've never seen me before, my name's MouseRat2217, Natch, and I play a lot of Red Dead, and I roll around in, what am I trying to say here? Stow. I roll around in free aim, and so when it comes to something quick like a cougar, sometimes, man, I just got to dead-eye that thing. It's too hard. Otherwise, they're just too brutal. Sometimes I like to do real stupid stuff, like we are going to go do this supply run where this is one where there's a broken down wagon up here, and we're going to do it with the varmint rifle, just to be butthole. Let's see who we got here. Howdy, fellers. So, the varmint rifle, obviously, is supposed to be like a 22. And, it does the least damage of any of the guns, but you'll notice I have gotten headshots every single time. And killed him on the first shot. Oh, I missed him, you butthole. Ah, darn it. Oh, I missed him again. There. Hey, guy. Oof. Oh, I shot him in the body. See what I mean? Listen, when people say things like, it's just a 22. 22 will kill you. But anyhow. Oh, wait, shoot. The supplies are getting away. I was so busy carrying on, I didn't notice. What am I doing? Oh, come on. I was like, hey, what's that icon on the map about? Horse. Okay, well, at least I'm close enough that it's not like a ghost icon on the thing. Ugh. That's what happens when you have all this stuff to watch. And just like that, everybody drops off the stream. We can't watch this. It's too embarrassing. Listen, I get it. The guy's on foot. I know he is. And he's carrying this big old bag. Okay, we're catching up to him now. Let's go. But anyway, let's go back to the thing. Had the gig on the 4th in Austin, Texas. And the other event participants I'm talking about was this reenactment show of some kind. I don't know what it was they were doing. But we started when they told us to start, and they deemed that we were being too loud and came over and complained, and like right in the middle of our set, and we stopped. And you know, it was not cool the way it went, but the worst part is, and I didn't find this out until later, is one of the things they were doing is like shooting off cannons and stuff. And when the event coordinators of the entire thing, mind you, including their part of it, told us to keep playing, there, to keep playing, we did, naturally. There. And they kept shooting the cannons off and cheering about it. Hey, good job, guys. You took our livelihood and crapped on it like it was just something. But that's fine. That's what America's all about, and we're celebrating it. But anyhow, I did that. And what else did I do? Oh, let's see. Oh, I went and saw the best concert I've ever seen in my life. That's right. Taylor Swift live in Kansas City. It was very good. Very good indeed. And also today, she released briefly the deluxe digital version of Speak Now, Taylor's version. And it has Last Kiss recorded live in Kansas City at the show I was at. So how is that for Nito Benito? Quite happy about it. Quite. So, hooray for me is what I'll say about that. But yeah. Anyhow, so how's everybody? Enough about me. How about everybody else? Swish. Go. Oh, Lucas, remind me, and I'll send you a picture of my finished network rack. I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. Slow down, Britta, for the win. Come on. Oh, yeah? Hey, you know where he's from? Any ideas? Any guesses? Evansville, Indiana. Evansville, Indiana. Local hero there of sorts. When he first started playing with Danger Danger, I think that was his big breakthrough thing. But man, I'm going to tell you guys, anybody that's a fan of music, of cool guitar playing and whatnot, he is not just like your average Joe Shredder guy. He is the thinking man's guitar player. Very good. Very good. Super interesting to listen to, even if you're not like a guitar nerd, you know? And, well, I mean, Evansville, Indiana is where, like, the biggest town of the small towns in Illinois that I grew up in. It is, like, the hub of that. But, yeah. Let's see. West Elizabeth. Bird eggs. Change decor. Let's go do that moonshiner thing real quick. Then we'll go get us some bounties. Moonshine. Maybe I can. I don't remember when I played Red Dead last night. I lost my login streak or my daily streak because one of the things I've done in the past when I've traveled is I've used the Xbox app, the Windows app, to play on my console remotely. And yeah, the app is screwed up. It tells me that my Microsoft Store, how'd that go? Microsoft Store account and your Xbox account aren't the same. So you need to log in with your Xbox account, which here's the deal. It is the exact same as my Microsoft Store account. 100% the same. So it won't let me do anything. And so yeah, I had to lose my streak, but you know what? That's fine. I think it was healthy for me to do that. I mean, I even managed to not play Xbox at all on a couple days I was home. I felt dirty and gross inside, but I did it. Oh, what a great camera angle!
But when I give a badge to you, I know you will guard it with your life. You will not let a little thing like a barrage of bullets get in your way, huh? When I tell you these...
Why is the camera doing this? Like, I can't steer it.
You will look after every last... So, they are yours. Allez-y.
That's funny. Oh my gosh, this game. You can't expect him to get it right all the time, people. It's only been a thing for 5 years. Right? Something like that. Ugh. God, this delivery sucks. At least my goal is make $200, not get them their 18 bottles intact. I should probably move my moonshine shack. Because this one is a slog, man. From up here in Amberino. I like it up here, though. But it's the moonshine delivery that's the problem. Because you got to be gentle. And like whenever they give you one of the daily challenges that's, hey, get this many with 5 minutes to spare. I mean, look at where the counter is right now. Yeah, no, not even going to be close. Not if I want to have any of the bottles intact. Whee! Hey, everybody joining us. Thank you for being here. I super, super appreciate it. Check out the sweet new emotes that are in there for your emote enjoyment. Also, for anybody that's sub, you can check out some neat badges that my friend Lauren made for me. And I'm very pleased. Oh, I also have a like an overlay pack that I have yet to even open because I've really been flying by the seat of my pants here the last week or two. But yeah, check out those emotes. If nobody does, I'll do it myself here in a minute. But I can't do it now, not while I'm trying to concentrate on this. So coming up is where the moonshine roadblock would be. And yep, there's one. Do you see the bluey emotes in there? Oh, they're letting me pass. Oh, so here's something interesting. I don't know if you can tell. I realize you can't see the feedback of my controller, which, by the way, there's a streamer I follow, Z Red Baron 71. Oh my gosh, he is good. Woof. Amazing gamer, amazing. He's got this real cool thing that he's playing on PC. I'm pretty positive of that. But it's it shows a controller and shows you like the what's happening on it, like what direction he's pressing, what buttons he's pressing, that sort of thing. It is dope. But anyway, what I was going to say is you can't see which way I'm moving the stick, but your horse on this drifts toward the revenue agent standing there, which is quite unhandy because they'll kill the crap out of you if you bump them by accident. And, you know, in that tight corner, that tight turn right there, you're helpless. You can't get away from them in a timely fashion. Ugh. See what I mean? I'm still not even at the driveway of this place. And it's already down to 5 minutes. And those guys let me go. It's not like I had to sit there and deal with their crap. So, yeah, I really like those bluey ones. They make me happy. And that way, when somebody's acting a fool and I have to shoot them, I can say things like this.
Did we learn anything today?
The sweet bluey action. Speaking of Bluey, there are 10 new Bluey episodes on Disney Plus. Be sure to check those out, everybody. Also, check out my podcast, Dinner with the Healers, an episode-by-episode Bluey podcast that I do with Mrs. Mouserat and my mouselings. Every week, we put out an episode that is about one episode of Bluey. And it's family-friendly. And it's always a good time. And the audio production value is pretty high, too. So, congratulations, me. But yeah, you get to hear a banger version of the Bluey theme. Every episode. Okay. There's some sort of collectible in here. Let's go see what it is. Whatever it is, it's close. Where is it? There it is. Gotcha. Okay, Britta for the win. Let's do this. It's a good show, man. It really is. And I realize it's easy to say that because it's my show. But we put a lot of thought into it. It's the editing. It's nice and brisk. And I don't know. It's just good. And it's wholesome and it's fun. It's fun for parents listening to it, too. It's not just like a kid's show that you have to grind through. It's a lot like Bluey itself, the cartoon. It's family fun for everyone. And I am real happy with it. And they're short. They're short apps, too. we get a lot of fan messages just telling us that like this is so good for like in the car, and it's just the right length where they can they can listen to an episode on the way to school or whatever, and it's really good. And there's a lot of re-listenability. So if that's a word, is that a word? I feel like that's a word, but it's a good time. There's an episode we did recently. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorite Bluey episodes, and one of the favorite episodes we've done with Dinner with the Healers. And that is
There are things you could do to lower the price, huh?
The Sleepover. It is quite good. Anybody who's ever
I would drink this myself.
been a drinker or had friends, they the whole point of the episode is their young cousin Muffin. She is kind of a hellion to begin with. She is in that stage of life where she's beginning to wean off of taking the midday nap, and they're having a sleepover, and she shows up and is like punch drunk tired. I mean, she's an absolute mess. And one of the things that Mrs. Mouserat and I commented on was how we've had friends exactly like this when we were grown-ups, and my gosh, is it ever true. But there's some real good lessons in there. There was one we just did. It's the episode Mums and Dads, and the kids are playing Mums and Dads, and this one pair of kids, they were playing together, and then they got mad at each other and went their separate ways. And one of the things that they realized was that the problems that they found playing with each other were ultimately insignificant compared to the difficulties of like the playing style of the other kids, right? And I mean, they weren't trying to make a commentary on the like divorce and the grass is always greener or anything like that. But I mean, it's something you can see in there that they realized that what they ultimately wanted was to hang out with each other, and that, and that their problems weren't that big of a deal. And I think that's really neat. Where's that rabbit? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm chasing it this far. Where is it? Did I just walk past it? Get on the horse. No. This is dumb. I'm very much wasting my time on this. Where is it? This way. It's going to cease to exist shortly. I don't mean by me. I mean that's what the game does. Okay, there's one. All right. There's one. Stop tracking. All right. Everybody got big plans for the weekend? Anything cool going on? What are all the cool kids doing? You know what? How about this guy? Oh, really? That's cool. Anybody I know? Of course, I'm guessing no, because you would have said who it was if it was somebody I knew. All right. Where did it say the bounties for today were from? West Elizabeth, which is Blackwater. Where was my camp? It doesn't. Oh, I remember where. Blackwater. Wait a minute. My camp totally moved from where it was at the beginning. It's there. Earlier, it was right here. Whatever. I don't mind this. Rig Station. That's the other one. Strawberry, Rig Station, and Blackwater. Let's go get these 10 vaults real quick. The easiest place to do it is up, y'all. Whoops, ran over a bird. Alright, let's jump some fences. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well, I must have got a bonus couple somewhere that I didn't remember. Alright. Let's go to Rig Station. We'll do that. I'm trying to think of the fastest way there. I'm not going to look at the map. I've been playing this game long enough. I shouldn't have to do that. One would think, anyway. Run, mouse rat, run. For anybody who subscribes to the Bad Motivators Patreon, running a little behind on an episode of That's Metal. My guest had he's heading out of town too, and we ended up not being able to connect, unfortunately, as we have a pretty hot episode getting ready to come up. But I've got a plan. I'm going to record tomorrow, and it's going to be really cool. It's another all killer no filler episode where I talk about an album that for me was 100% killer. And my last episode I did this on was the Toadies, Possum Kingdom, which, you know, speaking of Texas, that's where they're from. But yeah, Possum Kingdom, excellent record. If you've not listened to it, I recommend you do so right now. It's one of the best. But I'm going to do another album from, I guess, a similar era, you could say. And I've talked about it before, but it is definitely all killer, no filler. I have listened to it all the way through several times. Now, just so that anybody's wondering, I don't do episodes for all killer, no filler on albums that are obviously, like, I wouldn't do Master Puppets and Justice for All. None of that. That's just a given. That is all killer, comma, no filler all the time. And that's just the expectation. All right, let's get the tracking arrows ready because that was one of the dailies. Let's get over here. Let's see what we got. Now, some of these guys, I can't remember. Some of them you can't, like, they're in a prison wagon, but I can't remember who's who in it. Oh, this is going to be a search and find. Who was that? Where are they? It's a treasure hunter up there.
Okay, let's talk. Have I got a proposal for you?
Come on, let's get it over with.
We can forget all about what happened before. I'm a businesswoman. That's all.
Yes, I'll buy it. See you, lady.
Good for me, good for you.
Come on, come on. If you play Red Dead Online and you've not chased down any of the treasure maps, they're a good way to get the gear you need if you haven't leveled up enough to have tons of money. They typically will have about $100 in them. And on average, I've found like 1.2 bars of gold. Which, hey, you know, who doesn't need gold? Am I right? What do I got going on here? Hold on a second. Give me 1 second, everybody. All right. Sorry, Mrs. Mouse Rat's texting me. Okay. Well, this is handy because a lot of times you'll end up chasing down a bounty that's far away from where you need the next one to be. You know, and this is just right by Strawberry, and there's jail there, and my next bounty needs to come from West Elizabeth, which Strawberry is in. There is a way you can cheese these things. I'm pretty sure it still works. You use the sniper rifle and you aim down the barrel with it and spin in a circle real slow, and eventually when it crosses over where the perp is, they'll pop up on the map, even if you can't actually see them beeline. And then you can go get them. But, you know, ultimately, if you're doing this to farm gold, everybody, the whole point of these things, you know, like doing the dailies, is to farm gold. And you are going to get more gold the longer you spend in a bounty. The more gold you get paid for it, plus fulfilling the daily challenge requirement. So, you know, there's no point in rushing it if you want gold. So, all right, come on. Let's go find this guy. Now, here's something else I found. The refined binoculars. All right. They're kind of dumb. And at times I thought buying them, what you thought they would do versus what they actually do, it's two different things. But it's like having eagle eye turned on with binoculars. And so sometimes, depending on where you're at, if you can like visually follow the trail line that you see that it leaves behind, you can get a glimpse of them. You'll see like the red or like some fumes that come off of them, and it's quite handy. Oh, just ran over an animal. Sorry, little animal, whatever you were. Hey, I found him. He doesn't see me yet. He's getting ready to be real sad.
Hey, might as well be sleeping on the job.
Gotcha.
Oh, you don't want to do this.
Oh, you're right, I don't. But I do. Come here, Britta, for the win.
You gonna pay rotten for this?
Who's rotten?
Christ almighty.
Is that a guy? Arrowheads, bird eggs. I don't care about that. Also, if you've never played Red Dead Online, the fastest way to make money, oh crap, is the collector roll. And if you want information on that, check out Hazardous HD TV. Excellent streamer. Got some really good information on how to get rich quick. And none of it involves multi-level marketing. How to get rich quick in Red Dead. That's what I mean.
Oh, I'm done here.
Listen to the danger music going. What's up, Shinobi? Yes, I'm playing a little Red Dead, El Hombre. Dusting out some dailies before I go watch some TV. I lost my streak, so it's like not critical to me that I get all 9 roll dailies since I'm only on 0.1 gold. But turn that music down, my gosh.
There, good old-fashioned blood money.
Hop on. Okay. Let's see. I need one more with one more arrow. You know what? Let's just go after this guy. If it tells me to go back to the same place, I cannot tell you how many times that has happened to me. I pull a bounty. Where are they going? Okay, he's coming right here. There's just one of them. You know, I have dabbled in it. And I actually had it installed on my MacBook. And I have it for the Xbox, I think. But I have it on Steam, too. And I don't know, man. I just, like, I couldn't get into it. Which I know that probably makes me a fake fan. But, so... I know the gist of the story, but like with the game, I felt like I sort of got stuck in the main city part, I guess. But do you dig it? Are you planning on getting the remake that allegedly is still on the docket for this not this year, but coming up soon, I guess? There he is. Got him. Is he gonna run for it? Gotcha. Just drag him up the road here. Ha 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 ha. Maybe I'll give it another chance. Look at him. They can't hit me. That's ridiculous. Oh, they're gonna get all my health here in a second.
Damn it.
Okay. You know what? Did you see what just happened there? Yeah, the turn-based combat was weird for me. I was like, what is the deal with this? Whoops. There we go. There. Nice. Maybe I'll give it another go. Because I know people just rave about it. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me. So I think where I was in the last playthrough is basically where you're first getting ready to, like, you've unlocked that elevator that goes down. I'm pretty sure that if I'm thinking about it right. Where did those guys come from? Anyhow. Yeah, I can see where that would be good advice, because the gameplay is clunky. The combat stuff. I'm like, what? turn-based combat is weird for me. Like, I played through South Park, what was it, the Stick of Truth, and then I got the Fractured But Whole and got pretty far through it, and then just sort of fell off on it. Not because it wasn't good, but I don't know. I just got kind of tired of the formula of it.
There. Good
And some of the
old-fashioned
combat,
blood
it was just hard. Okay, I got that. What else do I have? How many more do I need? Ooh, just one more. Nice. I could do it with bird eggs. I could do it with... where are some bird eggs that are easy to get? Let's see. I'm looking at the map here. There's duck eggs way over by Aurora Basin. Let's make sure I'm not already carrying a grip of them. Nope, I got 5. You know what, though? Let's do this instead. Wait, my camp is all the way back up north, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go and just get the 6 large animal carcasses donated. That'll be the... I don't want to say the funnest, because it's not like it's wildly fun. Oh, really? I didn't realize that they weren't planning on it being not turn-based combat. For people who don't know what turn-based combat is, it's literally exactly what it sounds like. It's like playing Dungeons and Dragons on a screen, where now it's your turn to attack, and you can usually have, depending on what game it is, you can move 1 square and attack. And yeah, let's see, there's 1, there's 2, up, there's 3. Let's do this. Put 1 on my horse. And let's see. Pick up this one. Now, sometimes, depending on where it's at, like, going to my camp will make that one disappear, which is stupid. I've found there are things you can do, like park your horse right by an animal carcass, and that'll like help it stay active longer. But that's one of those things that's sometimes true but not always true, you know. All right, so this will be 3, and I just need 3 more, and my roll dailies are done, and I can call it a night. Well, maybe I'll do the run to Fort Mercer real quick, since that was one of the dailies. It's an easy one. Let's do this. Yep. And yep. We'll get the one I threw on the ground. And where's it at? There it is. Complete side note here. This has nothing to do with what's going on in this stream. One of my favorite TikTok channels is, or TikTok accounts is, I think it's Burn the Jukebox. It's these kids. They're all like 15 and 16 years old, and they're a cover band, and they have this little like rehearsal studio that they're playing in. It's a drummer, a bass player, a guitar player, and a keyboard player, and everybody in the front line sings. And they basically, people make suggestions, and they do covers of really cool tunes. And some of them are, you know, I would consider a pretty big challenge. And considering they're a bunch of kids, man, I mean, it's quite good. Like they did a song I really like, and that's Hazy Shade of Winter, which the Bangles, it's a Bangles song, but it was a cover for them too. For the Bangles, I mean. But it's really good. They did that. They did Take On Me. They did 99 Red Balloons. And all of the vocalists are really good. And they do a good job of picking, like, who sings what based on the best use of their range. And the bass player, I don't know any of their names, but she has my favorite voice out of all of them. And when they give her songs that she really excels at vocally, she crushes it. And she's a good player too. The guitar player's good. He's got a lot of neat guitars. His tone is, I suspect, a modeling rig. But it's really good. He played Eruption on one video. It was good. He did a good job. He did better than I can play it nowadays. And yeah, you should check him out. Check him out. Tell him Mouse Rat sent you. They won't know who that is, and they won't care, but check them out regardless. I need one more large animal. Those are not large. They're medium. What are these up here? No. Oh, those are horses. I just need anything deer-shaped or wolf-shaped is essentially the gist of this. Anything big, like an elk, they are not carryable. What's up here? Turkeys. Coyote. I realize a coyote is wolf-shaped, but it's too small. Let's just go back this way, then. One more. That's all we need, and our dailies are complete. My good pal and friend of the stream and friend of my podcast and excellent podcaster himself, Rick Villanueva, he sent me a video. It's the entire album, Master Puppets, done in the Sega Genesis sound font. And I know what you're thinking. How good could that possibly be? Well, I'm getting ready to tell you. It's quite good. I don't know who did all the programming. I don't know. But it's good. It's really, really, really good. And I thought, you know what? I would listen to this in its entirety. And I think I just might do that. Not right now. But. Come on. I need an animal. No, not elks. You're too big. It needs to be a deer. That's what it needs to be. A deer or a wolf. Come on, wolves. Come on. I mean, this is the Old West, man. There's got to be one. Somewhere. Just heard my animals up there running around like some nuts. Come on. There's usually some over here. Right over by Harriet, the naturalist, the animal lover. Foxes are medium-sized. This has to be large. Oh, jeez. Good job, me. Get on your horse. Oh, could you guys hear that? Sound like a herd of ponies up there. Let's see. Horsies. Oh, those are wolves up there. That's what I need. Hey guys, don't go that way. Come this way. Ooh, 4 of you too. Nice. Splat. 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 And, oh yeah, run away. Hey, you brought this on yourself. I got no sympathy for you. Whenever they realize, oh crap, man. Hey, what's happening? Just doing some, Red Dead dailies. Having fun here. Where's my hunting wagon? Will it show up? Anybody who hasn't dealt with Red Dead online, simple things that like should work every single time. For example, and I know anybody who's already heard this, they're like, oh God, not this again. Old man shaking his fists at the clouds. Little things like the wagon mechanics. The stable mechanics, ultimately, because it involves the wagons and the horses. It just, sometimes it's just like, nope, doesn't work. You got a bounty. You got 6 bounty targets. You're trying to take them all in alive. You got them tied up. They're all like squirming around, trying to get out of the ropes. And your bounty wagon just doesn't come. Your horse leaves. But you can't call it back because it says your bounty wagon is in process. And it's not. It's quite unfortunate. Oh, I hear you, Harriet. Harriet, they're already dead. I'm sorry. I know you're upset. But you screaming and carrying on isn't going to bring them back to life. And it would be an egregious waste if I just left her, Oh. This one's perfect. And what I think this other one was too, wasn't it? This one right here. Let's get it close to the road. I don't think I can store it. Can I? No, my wagon's full. Yeah. Alright, let's drop him. Let's go get that last one. Is that Sama bin Wilden? Am I pronouncing that right? Yeah, I'm going to have to skin it. So here's a little tip. By the way, I play a ton of Red Dead Online. I mean, obviously, I'm level 653, which is embarrassing. I know. Oh, wow. Look how small my session is. Oh, geez. I hope that's something that they stick with. The reason I'm going through and skinning all these and chucking them into my hunting wagon, a lot of the stuff I do is because I like my playing style for this is doing the daily challenges. And so for the trader role, which involves bringing, animal carcasses to your camp, one of the daily challenges is 10 small animal carcasses, which small animal carcasses are ones that will fit into your satchel. And it's a magic satchel in that you can carry 30 of every type of animal in it that's small. And that's why a lot of times I'll collect a whole bunch of squirrels and birds. And just so that I have them on hand. Because another daily that helps you complete is the 20 animal carcasses in 10 minutes. It's essentially impossible to do it with any other way.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
Because for one, crypts will fill up. If by the time, if somehow you manage to have a posse to help you, and you brought in all this stuff, you can't give him 20 large animal carcasses without him becoming too full to collect anything. And then also just the time. You can't run out and just keep killing animals and think you're going to get to 20 and bring them back to them. You just sort of have to show up with them all. And so normally my strategy for that involves... what's this? Oh, yeah, there's a squirrel. Where'd he go? There's one. Collecting. Oh, there's another one. Get back on the horse. Why am I getting back on the horse? Because I have it set for auto lock when I'm on horseback. Darn it. But it's plainly not helping. Because collect 2 squirrels is daily. Not using auto lock in this game can be real tough under certain circumstances. Horseback makes it hard. When you're using a controller. When you're using a mouse, I'm sure it's much easier. But, let's go to... What's the closest to Fort Mercer? Armadillo? Yeah. But let me text Mrs. Mouserat and tell her I didn't forget about her. Be there in 5. Okay. Fort Mercer, here we come. Where are you? So, anyhow. Then the other reason is like all of those wolf skins that I'm putting in there. In your hunting wagon, you have a finite amount of animal carcasses you can store, and I don't know how many it is, honestly. But it's based on size. Like it's realistic. You can store more mediums than you can larges and that sort of thing. But when it comes to just like any of the skins that you can store on your horse, like laid out flat, you can put apparently an unlimited number of those in there. And so whenever you're trying to burn through dailies, it's super handy if you have just a stack of wolf pelts in there. Every time you get attacked by wolves, if you have time to shoot them and skin them, dump them in your hunting wagon. Because then when you get the daily that is donate 3 deadly predator carcasses or skins, man, you just call your wagon in, hand those over to Crips, and off you go. Boom, boom, boom. The faster, the better. And that is a tip from me to you. Fort Mercer visited. All right. Let's fast travel back to camp. And we'll call it a day. Camp. Here we go. Well, hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. And I'm not sure who's left. The chat's sort of faded off here. I got a couple of rock tunes I could throw at you if you want, but I may just... I'm going to eat some more of this special stew I made. I may just kill it straight out instead of playing another song. If you're watching and you're like, man, I'd like to see a cool rock tune, watch the VOD of this, the video on demand. I've got my Trans-Siberian Orchestra tribute up front in this. So, guys, thanks so much. Thank you. I'm going to do my favorite thing and turn around and do some banjo playing for you. Turn this way, Mouse Rat, so the light's better. No, this way. This way. You're facing the wrong way. Stand just like this. No, I'm standing too close to the flag. Oh my gosh. Air banjo. Yes. Air banjo again. Do the one where you do the woo-woo one. Come on, do it. Dance, puppet, dance. Oh, you're making me mad now. There, that's the one I wanted right there. Well, listen, guys, we are going to split. Hopefully I can get the little streaming time in tomorrow before we head off to sunny California. And, guys, I will catch you later. Wave to the people, Mouse Rat. Bye, guys.